Well, howdy, party people and space cadets, and welcome to Super Sexy Advice. I'm your host, Spider Island Slim, back with some super sexy advice. And the first piece of advice we have tonight comes from Doug from Tennessee. And Doug says, "Dear Slim, if April O'Neil was more than paper and ink, what line could I use to score a date with her? And would that ruin my chances of being besties with Donnie?" That's actually very, very easy for me to answer. All you have to say is, "April, I don't live in a sewer." And that should really be it for you. That should really give you the edge up you're looking for. As to your friendship with Donnie, well, that's kind of ruined already. Yeah, he doesn't really like you very much, Doug. He said he does not appreciate all your jokes about Bobby Blotzer. Next, and this one comes from the Weeb Rabbit from, well, he didn't actually want to say where he's from because of outstanding debts with Crunchyroll. But it says, "Dear Slim, where do babbies come from?" Babbies. Well, by babby, I assume you mean Babby from the Korean dance troupe Fly With Me. Well, Babby was born in Korea and originally started in the idol group Flora. But after Flora disbanded in 2019, she, along with the rest of the members, joined Fly With Me, one of my favorite and one of the sexiest, perfect for this episode, dance troupes of the Korean dance troupes. And I just want to thank you, Weeb Rabbit, because I really don't get enough questions about K-pop on the channel. Alright, and this one comes from James from Canada. A repeat question asker. Hope he prepped for it. Okay, it says, "As a vampire with a conscience, ew, I only feed on criminals at night. But because there is virtually no crime in my town, now the authorities are getting lazy and become the new criminals. What should I do?" Well, that's easy. Just get rid of that dirty old conscience. It's so much more fun being evil. Isn't that right, Al?
Yep.
And he should know. He's one of the most evil people I know. And the last piece of advice seeking comes from APB from Australia. Another repeat question asker. I like that you people are trusting me with your advice's needs. I have always wanted to know if Fonzie in Happy Days was so cool, why didn't he have friends his own age? Well, that's pretty easy as well. It's not as much the case now, but back then, the older you got, the more boring you got. All marriage and babies and boring stuff like that. See, the Fonz needed wild and free friends. And also, he was selling their organs on the black market and needed them young. Well, that's all the time we have this week. And please feel free to write if you have any need of advice, whether it be fashion, romance, dating, or even your hair. Just remember, I'm not a trained professional. I'm just a drunken goblin who barely knows what he's talking about, even though I know exactly what I'm talking about. And may your pants always be filled with marshmallows